Hey everybody, it's Mike with Seeds and Arrows Frontier, and that is a very happy sound right now. We just had a couple of our hens laying some eggs this morning, but that's not been what's been going on lately, and apparently we're starting to hear some rumbles. Don't know how factual they are, that a lot of the chickens, a lot of the big egg producers are talking about these foods, or the chicken feed and everything. All right, so anyway, so it's coming from Tractor Supply, the food, some of the food that we've gotten, but with our chickens,
they're not doing as bad as other chickens because
that's my mom. So they're not doing as bad as other chickens.
Because we free range and they have a lot of bugs to eat. But our chicken production has gone down to half as what it was last year. And we have new chickens, so it's not that the chickens are old.
Right.
Our chickens are only 2.5, the oldest. The younger ones are only 6 months.
So what we're doing right now is mixing up a lot of corn and our own feed mix that we're doing for the chickens.
And see if it makes a difference.
And see if it makes a difference. So we got corn, we got, what all we got, Dad?
We got wheat bran, we got oats.
A little bit of soy. We're not putting a whole lot of soy in it because there's conflicts in soy. Some people say soy is bad for the chickens. A lot of people are giving their chickens
GMO
soy.
stuff in it.
So we have added a little bit of soy to bring up the protein level, and we're going to see if that works.
And then sunflower seeds, corn, and then what was that other mixture? Cracked corn, and then
oats.
One of the cracked corns has a 5-seed mixture with it.
5-seed mixture.
Yeah.
Which is all ground up or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to see if this works in the egg producing, but we got about 30 hens.
Show them the 3 eggs in the shelf over there.
We got about 30 hens, and apparently, I guess the some of the chickens, they come down here to the garage. They come down here to the garage where we got the shelf, and then they lay their eggs down here versus up in the coop. So I guess they like this a little bit better. But we're at least getting some eggs, and we also give them a little bit of fresh veggies, table scraps and everything that they like to peck on. So the
Can you put some of this in there?
So the food mix that we get from Tractor Supply is only a portion of their diet, so that's why we kind of feel like, you know, and then also, they also say that egg production does slow down in the wintertime. Spring's coming up. Today's 50 degrees. We're now January 28th, which is my brother's birthday, Steve, so happy birthday, Steve. But we're getting out here, mixing some stuff up. You see right over here some of the chickens free range in there. So they come out here and they get a lot of bugs and a lot of seeds, and we try to leave some of the hillside to where it's not cut, so that they can come in through here, and they'll come through here throughout the day and forage on these seeds and everything. And it's actually interesting to see because when we fill up their containers up there with the food from Tractor Supply, it really, in the wintertime, doesn't get eaten as much, or it's a lot slower going through it because they're out here. They'd rather be foraging, looking for bugs and everything. Another interesting thing that I thought of, so I have honeybee hives, and a lot of them are down here collecting the pollen off of the cracked corn down here that is in the chicken bowl.
They run the chickens off.
And it's funny because the chickens, they'll come in here and they'll peck a couple of pieces of corn or whatever, but they don't really mess with the bees. So These, you see this bee just basically attacking a piece of cracked corn or whatever, just trying to get as much pollen off of it as they can. You know, just trying to get ready for the spring. But yeah, the chickens, they come in here, they don't mess with the bees, which I think is a symbiotic relationship that the bees, even though they're insects, I think God basically designed the honeybees, even though they're an insect, they collect the pollens and the nectars that other farm animals have that symbiotic relationship with them, that they don't mess with the bees, and so everything can kind of cohabitat together. So, and the chickens don't mess with the bees, and the bees really don't mess with the chickens. So it's very interesting. But anyways, we're gonna monitor this the next few weeks and see how well the chickens do, and how well our egg production is. So we got, how many chickens do we got? We got 29 hens.
And 4 roosters.
4 roosters.
Everybody keeps giving us roosters.
And 1 guinea.
Everybody keeps giving us roosters, and we only got 1 rooster.
We got 4 roosters.
Well, we only got 1 that was given to us.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
All right. But yeah, so we're gonna also be experimenting with some things this year. Kicking off 2023, we're gonna try to. We got the buff Warpingtons, and they're supposed to be good egg layers and go broody. So we might have them try to hatch out some eggs. But then also we're gonna have. We're going to try to get an incubator and try to hatch out some eggs. There's our one lonely guinea. So she kind of follows around that rooster. So this is Larry, our rooster. And the guinea usually follows Larry around. So we got Larry, Mo, and Curly. And then Chimp is the new buff Warpington rooster, who's usually... I think he's pretty much taken over the coop, but the other roosters, they still have a couple of hens that they still go after and protect. So it's interesting, the relationship that they all do and have. So, all right, well, we're gonna keep this monitored and see what our egg production is. My dad said yesterday on the 27th, January 27th, he got 6 eggs. So, and we're just gonna keep watching it and go from there. But thanks for watching. Stay safe, make each day count, and God bless.